A very beautiful song from Blakk Rasta, the Rotical. A household name, famed broadcaster. But it's in the home, I could no year one woman see more. I said, you may yarn or so obey Tino. My academic achievements and qualification wo nyina no what they are done radio juma what they are done what the training what they trek e wo radio so na anu yesu afre no che se juma me yama yesu Blakk Rasta be say tin so no me che juma ye
beach party I walked and she looked so pretty.
Blakk Rasta, you are in the mood. What by a romantic kakra? Black one, I'm friend don't confirm my because so to me call reggae beach party now to me to be in a perfume. Say they see a sweet sifa. I mean it takes will be a very romantic. Don't say Uncle Bible no matter baby a romance why yes Psalms. The book of Psalms oh what kind romantic near Mudi amuni mo say Bible do muni na apeni ade ade na you know enti no but I want to confirm am I
Ohima we jo
I don't know Blakk
Rasta we je
yo man
me that say pa
good morning good to have
I was just enjoying you flowing.
Oh, really?
I mean from the past hour all the way into the new hour. I've been pa.
Say me bra penny
I've been pa. Now the thing I have to two machines ni nyina.
Say
you see I have to two machines ni nyina anti.
What about you two ni nyina dey go?
We abro pa abro.
So woman say
one will say Blakk Rasta but what two machines.
I say we sabotage against Rasta.
I know boy.
They say Rasta phone in our studio ha no pay.
But still like your friend saying TikTok so. And also yes doing our own thing.
Yeah, we are live on TikTok, we are live on Facebook, and DJ or him away DJ or him away on TikTok and on Facebook. And Blakk Rasta is and I'm black. Who would confirm that for us? Me rain female question.
Oh, Ohima, you'll be the best person to confirm
really?
That. Okay, when we used to date.
Black
we went to Labadi Beach. You remember your perfume used to be so sweet and so nice. Me, Baba, somebody sent me a message asking me why we are not married. I didn't know what you say, and I was like, oh. Maybe I'll find out from you. The messages are all here. I'm forwarding them out. So it's a love reunion.
Are you okay?
Is that question for me?
Oh, I said me interview and I said,
oh, David, we will renew our love,
allegations in Adam.
You know, the dating was good. No, very good.
I want to mention him now.
Yes, that was the best. The best. You know, hits FM or no. Okay.
Time and I'm a cow letter. I said, no, man, any entry.
Oh, don't deny me.
Oh,
the Tikakra. Ras authority.
We are welcome. We found the one cup. We are my game. We are going down. Anyway.
And I remember we made you quack.
Oh, someone. Okay. All right. So no time to waste. We move in. These are his previous songs. They didn't come on our fame, then the new ones are what they are about abontini in our asomo. Them some for be a very romantic child Blakk Rasta. Just so be a chasing me on my TikTok live, no so him my friend Aku. In fact, King Solomon, and one romantic vibes in our war. That's King Solomon, dear boy. No, you can't say I can't somehow. No, what to say. Nothing put up for you say.
700.
Ain't you whatever? But so one kind Bible in your auntie, you know, okay, something so ye. Mimi, baby, I'm kind. Okay? I know you would love to hear this before I play any of the new songs. We are a remix version of the original Barack Obama song. And I'm so Emma Barack Obama, Eba Ghana, Blakk Rasta, and then no Asia and all that. Now we are ready and rolling live on Angel 102.9 FM. This is your Jimmy, your family DJ or Himalaya, and I am with Blakk Rasta, the root taker. We are live streaming on Facebook, my page, and your DJ or Himalaya, and as well on TikTok, my page, a DJ or Himalaya. Join us and let's do this together. Once again, Blakk Rasta, welcome.
Thank you so much, DJ Ohimawe.
Now, Divya Boko there, bro. Where are you? They are holding on to Africa. Africa. Everyone who sees it. More than that, they're fine. Tell me now.
That's it.
Oh, my Africa, I am proud of.
For real.
That is nice. Okay, Auntie Blakk, you knew home kakra. You knew home kakra. Why are there? Auntie, qualifications so far in education, money you're there any day.
Yeah, qualifications, you know, person me come as piece, you know, because most of the time, no, I'm on for Eddie, yet to know. But if you want to know, HBA, maybe a PhD, you know, I'm a friend, doctor.
Oh wow!
And Tiakaka crack, and very soon, in just a few moments, I will hold a PhD, and then you call me doctor. Blah 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 blah. Yes, so that's where we are right.
Blakk, you have done well.
But that's
why are there? Probably a very good example in the industry. A great icon. Okay, so let's see. You have done this work for how many years? Like
I started in 1997.
Hey, Blakk.
1997, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Now radio be a friend of Contato Radio. MCSC and a first radio station in Ghana. It was on trial basis, you know, students of the university, science students.
1997.
1997, I'm sure say. Kumasi. And te ohono mu farm as reggae DJ. Na Mikai said that me born on Thursdays. Later on mu year Thursdays and Tuesdays.
I remember Contato.
Contato. Oh wow, I'm happy somebody knows Contato.
That time I lived in Kumasi.
Oh wow. Contato pa on the university campus. Now you have 4 reggae DJs. I've never seen that anywhere. Say one radio station, and 4 reggae DJs. Now you
not just now a reggae no eda omakoma so.
Well, I'm saying now, who say at that time no reggae was at the hell of its popularity. And you know Obia person obo reggae. Na DJ Africa wo Mesna wo Blakk Rasta wo and then our senior most presenter na friend Rastuga and 4. So they have to give us, you know, I'm say 1 hour each, 1 hour each weekly, about 1 hour. You know, crack. That was what we were doing. Saying, yeah, for real.
Oh, okay. And throughout education, you know, you're radio alongside.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 4 years.
You have been active till today.
Yes. I'm say it's a calling because anytime I even want to think about say. My radio no who make a crap. When you say me will be me could have degrees me pray. I could have just gone into any other thing. No. I don't see that coming. You know, because you know, I went to do my national service at Lands Commission. If I stole lands or more employee me. We share at the end of and I'm saying, no, the money was good, it was okay. I left and continued to do my radio until I'm saying calling the Kaiser University of Florida. You know, some of the universities of America, no employ me as a permanent lecturer.
Yeah, there. I remember when you went to America.
In fact, I decided say there's a deeper spirit which says that your work on radio is not finished yet. You know, a lot of us started, say okay, a lot of us, even in Accra, a lot of us have told themselves that the journey has ended. And I'm happy. Up to a certain point, they have handed over the thing. But some of us are still on the church. Say we haven't finished yet.
And the impact is still there.
The impact.
It is still felt.
Yeah.
You know, there will be a year over the years, and then onyan kwa humejemu there, but the impact, you know, is not very well.
Yes.
So you have done very well.
And
to the fact that you continue to educate yourself, to upgrade in terms of education. Now, so still no, movie because I mean, with some qualifications when it comes to education and all that, no, the kind of salaries that a binom the kind of qualifications are more from institutions, not a making, is not what automatically will make from doing this media work. So why? Even if it is a calling, obviously, do maybe for something, yeah. Why?
Say, Mikai said when I was in Takrady, Good News FM, my salary, I remember at that time when I 800 CDs, 800 CDs. Miji scano, but I forgot say Miji salary because salary was not too important to me at the time. Fresh graduate, only girlfriend, only you know that kind. No, Debbie, but when it was at the time I was trying to wash my trousers, and I mean say, hey, last month I didn't touch this money. I mean, there were people who were supporting. We say Rasta man there, am I paying? Women love
but what is that thing? Like, where is it coming from? Why is it a map Rasta for
us? Say Rasta people we can't no crepa. We always speak the truth.
Now a man no
They will follow you for your money and hear your lies.
And that man said they need to come no.
And also count.
Need to move on there.
And I will say, I have been quite blessed. Everywhere I've worked, the salary do. Either I am the most paid or the highest paid.
But Blakk, you know that there are institutions, people that are there are taking around 80,000 a month, like 800 million a month. People are taking 700 million a month. And around those figures, no, that's why I'm saying that. With your qualification, people have upgraded to that same qualification now. Working with institutions, whether public or whatever that it is, they are taking these huge sums of money. And there's no way any media house will pay us to that.
Stroke in them. And a lot of them, so liver cirrhosis and all those diseases,
really?
A lot of them.
And why? What causes
more money, more trouble. Trust me. Hey, if you got to know, I am just cool with how much I am receiving. Then we'll try and do some other things to add to things. Yes, to balance the things. You receive your salary. At the end of the day, you also have your shops and your bars and so on. Genuinely, Ubeju Sika nicely. But we are still upgrading. We will reach there.
Okay, and when it comes to your radio work, why you're a teacher? I mean, you have even had a class. So radio, so students are join a class. No, what there? Why a lot of history and then I say for on your programs. And not just automatically, you have a way of impacting the people that continue to listen to you. Your work as a media personality, and then adding teaching to it, and as well doing music alongside it. What is the exact purpose?
Well, I would say it's also a calling. Me, mama, not a teacher. Me, papa, so a teacher. So I grew up amongst books. In fact, my birthday bar, mukaya book na ya omutomame. I just returned from Nigeria 2 days ago. Me call me koto book. You won't believe it. I went to the shop. There was a book I was looking for long ago. Me share Ghana baby. Me hunsa book. Me friend of Passport of Malam Ilia.
Passport of Malam Ilia. Written by Cyprian Ikwensi. We must say Cyprian Ikwensi. He was born in 1927 and he died in 2007. He was a Nigerian Igbo man. Watch books including The Burning Grass, the Ilechi Ahmad and the Concubine. They were contemporaries. And the book no Passport of Malam Ilia no. My book no Sami called Nigeria. I went to the shop and the man said, me bought it. I say, hey, where are you from? What name sell book ye?
Let me see me free Ghana. I say book na kaba pay. And to me, if I meet book no cry, me say it was not the original.
Copy,
but I bought it because I needed to read it. In fact, driving from the shop to the house, I finished reading the whole of that book, and that was the kind of life I was brought up in, reading books and getting knowledge. Because in my days, we competed with knowledge, not with strength. I've beaten 10 people, I've slapped 20 people. It was about schooling. And my mama, so she used to push me, Papa, dear, hey, wild man. Maybe how many books have you read in the week? Come and tell me the story. Blah 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 blah. He will try and correct you in one way or the other. So I wanted to put that on radio. Because I said there was a radio station, Happy FM, yes. They were going to employ me and Omubisa. Me say, what would I do? And catch them say, well, I'll do the history on radio. I'm say, oh, history there. Why they pay history? Nobody will listen to history. Now the youth have smartphones and all that.
I see.
They didn't take me. That was, I think, my second going to Happy FM. Yes, second going, I think. And before I went to multimedia, and a history no GBB. I tell you, I'm sure that they regretted bad. Because history there, it depends on how you.
Yeah, and people loved it. I remember. Now, maybe I'll be in the afternoon.
History. Yeah. You are telling them their history and all that. And I'm glad that we started it on radio. Radio, no. I was saying we are innovative. Or him, we are Jack is still here because she's innovative. What can you put in? The guy say, upon Chroma, somewhere at multimedia, no KBB, say you cannot do the same thing for 3 months and still remain relevant. The same thing. You have to be able to put in things and remove things and add and remove and add and subtract and multiply and so on and so forth. Sano, you will keep moving. And that is what I think we lack in our reggae setting. Ghana, no. And even in Nigeria, I just realized it when I went to Nigeria. A lot of our reggae people are more interested in the faith. Rasta, don't eat this, don't do that. Obonyum, no, it's not looking at the employer. Are you making money for the employer? At the end of the day, do you want money? Are you going to be paid or not? Who call employer Hokrana? Are you strong and confident enough to ask him to pay you? Multimedia taught me this because listenership all over. At the end of the day, they asked you for the money. How many people are advertising on your show? Yes, you have the listeners. Yes, the tracker shows that you are flying high. But sponsors say revenue, no. And multimedia taught me that you can always go and ask for a salary increase, but you have to justify it. How much have you brought in? And tell no, in them. Anywhere I went, I made sure that education but at the same time, I had to make money. Sometimes I went out, in fact, to look for sponsors. Hey, Charlie, my show, blah, blah, blah. We just sponsor Snowbar. At the end of the month, you know that you can go to your boss and say, hey, this is how much money I brought in. Can you increase my salary for me? So I keep getting the best salaries. Okay. And a lot of our reggae presenters, they either give them some late night and that's a weekend show. You can't do that to Blakk Rasta.
Big time. Yeah.
You can never do that to me. You can't. How can you do it to me? Okay. You understand? Because what you want to get in terms of the money.
So, in other words, like I say, you also want to say that there's no way if people don't deviate from being too principled in life, they can make it. Yeah. Because obviously the money counts. And he said, oh yeah, too principled, oh yeah, strict on faith and belief, now attaching to the work that you do. You think that I'm not be this kind of job.
Exactly. Hey, you said you would have a meeting and they are talking about revenue, about Susua, then nobody's really, looking at you. But I've been able to interact with a number of people in Nigeria, in Ghana, reggae. Now we've reached a level.
But you see, you have been a mixture of so many things. Kind of people knew from the beginning. I'm followed you because Omunim saw your Rasta. Yeah. And they were looking at the Rasta path, the consciousness of a typical Rasta man. At a point, it's a kind of crab. I know you had some challenges way back at multimedia, where. Because of a command, some of what transfers clad over Parliament, and then at a point, send or company or you no answer support. Into one you went through the hustle, and when you came out, you were disappointed. Yeah. At a point, you had to leave multimedia. Yeah, for real. Because my lawyer near the other for Parliament, and I say now you were on heat. Yeah. Just a cocoban, they are later coming who said now she has so far they are cleric about community, and we didn't know Blakk Rasta to be so. That's right. So the fact that we have to make money, make revenue for what we do means that we can't be consciously a principled person.
We can't stick to one place. We have to continue moving. Also for you know dear, I mean it is 100% very true.
Okay.
It still stands and it's even getting bigger and better.
Okay.
What you say?
So what title do you use? Reverend or what?
Oh, I'm just Blakk Rasta.
You are not.
I'm not a titles person.
Okay.
Not a titles
If
person.
you are not a Reverend Blakk Rasta, like we saw in the newspapers.
Debbie. In
That's
the
why
church,
you are
in the church,
ordaining.
I moved from yes, ordained,
Okay.
ordained man of God. You know, move on me cleric.
Okay.
You know. Are you talking about the church?
Yes.
Breakthrough Family Ministries International.
Okay. What
Bishop Osei Tutu.
Okay, now sorry.
Yes.
I see.
Bishop Wena Oba Good News FM to come and preach.
Those times.
And I remember I used to fire burn all of them and say we in trophy.
What blasting is and I feel only that
finally okay, he remembered me.
Okay.
And he prayed for me and so on and so forth. And he reminded me of what I used to do to them in Takrady Day. We are good friends, you know.
So how is it going? How many albums do you have so far?
11 albums. 11 hot, crazy albums. Wicked, bad, rough.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Has it been worth it apart from saying you know viral and you know popular? Yeah. Then has it been worth it in terms of Sika?
Yeah. Well, I mean, people judge you by how much money you make. In fact, I don't know be a choir mami cry a chance. For instance, Barack Obama, oh boy. I mean, how much money will bring the president of America to Ghana? How much money will make you meet with the president of America? Say anytime you want to go to America and want to say we go a full plane, you don't even need to go to the embassy anymore because every day your visa is relevant. What you are saying? For me, I think that these ones are bigger than money.
So it shouldn't always be about money.
It shouldn't always be about money.
Okay.
But of course, I've made some money.
Yep.
I mean, Barack Obama buy and my Miss Kabi Bray, Mikaisa Miko Holland, no Moses Canada, so they had to bring me back.
Yes,
I was holding too much money. So they refused me entry. We were cast a deportation, but it's different from deportation. They refused me entry.
Because you had plenty money on
Too much money. Almost say a traveler should not hold that kind of money. And I came back, you know, but you know, Moscow, Miniskau, and Sasami, it doesn't change me because I give my money out.
Right. So this is your 11th album.
That's right.
And what is the name of the album?
Your friend was Salaga Soldier.
Salaga Soldier. And as you say, what make it time for this very album?
That's right.
Oh, 20 a day.
5 years.
Why? Tell us.
What's
most significant about this?
Okay, a lot of people call me Salaga Soldier.
Yeah.
Now Salaga is a small town right there in the northern part of Ghana, which was known for slavery. There was a slave market there. And the crowd, you still see the pegs. There's a big well there where they used to, you know, fetch water for the slaves and so on and so forth. Okay. You know? And a lot of people just think, say, African people sold each other into slavery. Jamaicans tell me this, yo, African people, them are wicked, you know, them sell we into slavery and that kind of vibe. But the ignorant thing about the fact is, there were strong African people who also fought against slavery. A lot of African people fought against slavery. In Salaga, there were soldiers who fought against slavery. They're from Salaga soldiers. Omono, they were so much empowered with spirituality. Say, bullets didn't penetrate their skin. What you say? That's why I call myself original Salaga soldier, where no bullet ever penetrate. To say Queen Nanny, she went to Jamaica. They were shooting her, bullets were not entering. What you say? So that's why I decided to dedicate this album to the Salaga soldier who fought against slavery. Yeah.
So that is the story. Okay, it has how many tracks?
20 solid, crunching,
That's
wicked, bad, dangerous tracks.
About 2 albums.
Yes.
I don't mind 1 album.
To who much is given, much is expected and desired. William said, "Ya being pa nyum ba neighbor, ba neighbor."
Does it not conflict with your work as an active media personality?
Well, sometimes it does. So you have to make time. This album was created over a period of 5 years during the COVID.
Okay.
So we were in the studio just creating, and we were not just creating and recording. We were recording live. And the album we know. You would hear bass ankasa. Ubeti percussion, water bell cry about no life.
I see. And which are your favorite takes on the album?
Well, I mean, 20 tracks. We recorded a total of 70 tracks. other genres so account. And I choose you where it tells you say album we know tight. The first song on the album is called Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Are you crazy? Turn them all in a pillar of salt. Oja Kokono. And let your fire come on Sodom and Gomorrah.
Let your fire come on Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, anyway, why LGBTQ for anything I am?
Oh my God! In fact, bigger than LGBT. Who can Bible and you read about Sodom and Gomorrah. Then LGBTQ.
Okay.
There was murder.
I see.
1 ton bloodshed. There was pedophilia. Say adults sleeping with little children. You know, and when God said he was going down there to destroy them, or see if I find one person righteous or correct, righteous, I will free them. He destroyed the whole place. It means there wasn't even one person righteous. And the Sodom and Gomorrah times, and Nuni leaders are stealing from us. We are cromfo. A lot of our leaders don't even think about our nation. As so for here, there are some who are lying. Malams are cromfo. A lot of them are lying. That is what is happening. People are employed and they are stealing from their employers. Sodom and Gomorrah, no. So I'm calling on the fire of the Almighty God to descend.
That's what I said. That story, is it a real story?
Oh, that's a beautiful question. You know, I went to Sodom and Gomorrah to be able to authenticate it historically. I went all the way to Israel.
Okay.
Went all the way. Oh, Jesus have mercy. True. Scientifically, no, rich in sulfur. Sulfur, so any little thing that is sparky, and scientifically, no, people are trying to say so. And nothing grows there. They only have a few water bodies around coming from the rocks down, but it's not even good for drinking. You will see something like a tower, like a pillar of salt, a taller one and a shorter one.
But and people say, like a feminine
and again, the place is extremely salty. Okay. Salt, like salt is all over the place.
Okay.
You see, and it goes into the belief, say, it actually happened.
But it didn't look like a feminine.
What it is that with time, no, say erosion taking place, rain is falling, sir. You can't say, sir, it's just something.
It's there. Okay.
Yes.
I see. Right, so we are live on Angel 102.9 FM. This is your Jumani. My name is DJ Ohimaway and my guest Blakk Rasta, the Radical. Our new album, the 11th album, or day Abba. Na edin that's a Salaga soldier. Numa edin kan was so Sodom and Gomorrah. And I'm up edit to watch out the entia. Yes, Sodom and Gomorrah. No see brand new. To the fun. To the fun. Black no be try so be papa to that.
Oh, daddy. That because I said when I was a younger boy, you know.
Yeah.
Papa be of England or time pen pals. We had a number from Loot magazine.
Okay.
Oh, a bon common fire. You can say